If you don't know who Doechii is, Doechii, Doechii, by the end of this video, you are going to want to look her up because her glow up physically, mentally, and financially must be studied. The girl literally had a quantum leap and became a whole different person. Anyway, get ready with me as I put together a look for a seminar on project management as I prepare for my own glow up. Because this girl's glow up that I'm just going to tell you about must be studied as a blueprint. So first off, give me my flowers. Isn't it refreshing that for once a get ready with me video doesn't start with someone showing up on your screen unannounced in their underwear on the internet like, sir, we couldn't go on a date first before you decide to show me all the goods, just wham bam, thank you ma'am. Anyway, let me get the outfit. So let me tell you about Doechii's story. Today I'm going with a pair of tailored pants. So basically, Doechii is an American rapper. And 5 years ago, she got fired from her job in retail. And she went to her YouTube channel and she recorded a video that she called, I think the name was, Thank God I Got Fired. That must be the name. But if I butchered the name, I think I'll be sure to add it right here in the video, somewhere at the bottom. So she recorded a video just after she got fired, and the video said, Thank God I got fired. Now, any other person would have been sitting around crying, wondering where the next move is going to come from, but not Doechii. Doechii just said, thank God, and she kept it moving. So, right after she got fired from the job and made the video, she started to make a plan. So that's the first thing that we can learn from Doechii's glow up. That things will happen to you, life be lifing sometimes, but you just gotta decide whether you're the kind of person who's going to sit around and cry over spilt milk, or you're the kind of person who's going to make a plan. So what she did is that she decided to go and look for internships at record label. Mind you, she doesn't come from old money. She's just a regular girl who was working in a retail store and she was fired. So lesson one, you can cry, you can be on the ground for some time, be dramatic about it, but don't stay on the ground. Lesson two, start to make a plan. You may not have everything that you need for your glow up or to be the person who you want to be, but start to make a plan. So for the shirt, I'm going with cream white because I'm going for an old money aesthetic. I'm trying to have a glow up of my own. So I'm working around a monochrome theme. I'll put up the definition of monochrome. So I'm working around a monochrome theme of different shades of white and brown. So the second lesson that we can learn from Doechii, look at me, wearing white while wearing makeup, hey? Really brave. Pray for me. I wonder how this is going to go white with makeup. Anyway, so the second lesson that we can learn from Doechii is that she believed in herself. You need to have a high sense of self-worth in order to believe that you are deserving of good things and for you to work on them. Most people never work on their weight. They don't work on their skin. They don't work on their public speaking skills. They don't even go back to school. And it's not that they don't want more for themselves. It's not a lack of ambition, but rather it's two things. It's a lack of faith in yourself, and also it's a fear of failure. Because it's a lot easier for you to not believe that you are worth it than for you to believe that you are worth it and fail. So a lot of us are afraid of failing. But Doechii, not her. She wasn't afraid. She believed that she was that girl and she became that girl. If you go to her YouTube and look at the old video where she was saying, thank God I lost my job, and you look at her recently at the Grammys, she's the third woman in history to win Best Rap Album. They look like completely different people. But even when she was at the stage just getting fired from a retail job, she always believed that she was that girl, and so she became that girl. So when you're trying to rebrand yourself into that girl, it starts by having an image in your head of what it's going to look like when you become that girl. And now you start to change elements of your life that don't look like that girl. And for myself, one of the areas that I'm working on rebranding myself is in my appearance. I'm going for a clean girl, old money aesthetic. So if you have any comments as to what I can do with my appearance or some content I can read or watch to rebrand myself into that girl, I am totally open to it. I'm always learning. So basically that girl, old money, clean girl aesthetic I'm going for is one of those girls, you know, who look like they bathe in milk. Like the rest of us use Protex and Lifebuoy, but them, oh my goodness, they use milk and honey. Yeah, so that's one of the aesthetics that I'm going for. And that's why I decided to go with like the tailored pants, because a lot of the old money looks that I see, the clean girl old money looks, a lot of creams and whites and tailored pants. And it looks a little bit crazy right now, but trust the process. I'm still putting together the aesthetic. I don't have all the elements in my wardrobe, but I'm going to work with what I have. We're doing the Doechii glow up method. Believe you're that girl, start to act like you are that girl. So the third thing that we can learn from Doechii's glow up is be the first to believe in yourself and be the first to respect yourself. Nobody's going to respect you a lot more than you respect yourself. Nobody's going to pay you a price higher than the one that you're willing to demand. Ever notice how most people, when they go to a particular area, they're willing to negotiate and haggle the price down, but in certain environments like hotels, they would never try to negotiate with the person who's selling because they know that the price is set, and if you don't want to buy there, respectfully, you're free to shop elsewhere. Be the same when it comes to your own standards for yourself. Nobody's going to cheer you on or believe in your material more than you do. If you notice, especially on like my videos on either LinkedIn, YouTube, or even TikTok and even Instagram, I'm the first to like and comment because I believe in my own stuff. I'm like, you know what, girl, this is good material. I should like her. This girl has some great points. I should follow her. So most people never give you more respect than you already have for yourself. So Doechii believed and respected in herself, and she knew she was that girl even before. So because I didn't balance my dimensions well, I'm supposed to wear something either slim fitting at the top and loose at the bottom, or if it's something loose at the top, something slim fitting at the bottom. I'm going to try to give myself some dimensions by adding a belt to the outfit. So the other thing we can learn from Doechii's glow up is that sometimes it takes time. So there was literally like 5 years between her getting fired from a retail job and her finally managing to win the Grammys with her rap album. So for accessories, I'm going with something minimalist. I'm going with this gold chain that my mother had, and she gave it to me. I've had it for over 20 years because this is a professional seminar and I'm looking to go with something a little more minimalist. This is because I don't want to do something that's really out there and overpowering. So what I've noticed about the clean girl aesthetic and the minimalist look is that they don't do too much. The jewelry is usually light and dainty. So I'm just going with a simple gold necklace. And I love that it's a golden slipper. I don't know if you can notice. So the thing I love about the golden slipper, I take it as a personal lesson that I always have the golden opportunity to walk away and start over. Anyway, let's continue with Doechii's glow up. So when it comes to your glow up, physically, mentally, financially, what you need to do is that you need to change something in your life. You can't continue to act and show up the same and expect different results. So what Doechii did is that after going to search for her internships in these record labels, she decided that she was going to get clean. And I'm sure it must have taken like mammoth strength to be able to put your life together in that way. So if you want to have a glow up based on Doechii's blueprint, you have to look around your life and consider which habits you're going to change and leave behind. So for the earrings, because I'm looking a little bit plain on my ears, I'm going to go with something light and dainty as well. So I'm just going to go with a simple pair of studs. These studs were actually a gift, and there's an interesting story behind these studs, which I'll probably tell someday. Continuing with Doechii's glow. So the thing with Doechii's glow up as well that's phenomenal is that she owns her story. She's never tried to pretend, and she just tells everybody how it is, how it started, how she got fired from her job. So a major part of your glow up is not to be ashamed of who you've been in the past. Your past is a stepping stone. It doesn't determine who you're going to stay for the rest of your life. It's just a part of who you used to be, and don't be ashamed of it. Because if you're not ashamed of your past, people can't use it against you. So if someone says, I'm like, yeah, I used to. That was then, this is now. I'm a different person. Even if it was last night, my friend and I like to say, you know what? That was last night. We're changed people now. That is different. Lo and behold, the old is forgotten. We are a new creation. Okay, so now for some shoes. So the first option of shoes that I am going with is some white sneakers. And I think they just add to the whole clean aesthetic, and they're more of like a casual Friday sort of laid back look. So that's the first option. And they give me sort of like a, you know, hip hop girly kind of feeling to it. Hey, the type of extra money you wouldn't understand. The type of extra money you wouldn't understand. So this is what the white looks like. I hope I'll be able to capture it. This is what the white looks like. And it sort of gives me like, you know, that laid back feeling, like, yeah, long hair, don't care, lazy outfit, you know, I tried, but I didn't really try. This is what the white option looks like. We have the second option. I like that these ones have a pointed toe. They're a bit more formal, and they give me more of like an auntie rich vibes, you know, just relaxed, laid back, a bit of a blocked heel there, but short heel, very comfortable. So I'm going to try this on, and you can let me know which option of shoes looks better. Let me show you what the black shoes look like. So whilst we're still on the subject of Doechii, is that you have to like yourself so much and be comfortable with who you are when having your glow up, such that you just find your tribe naturally. And the thing that's going to happen when you do that is that you will have like some extreme results. Like those who like you will really like you, and those who don't won't. Hey, c'est la vie. Some people like you, some people won't. Some outfits go and some outfits don't. So this is the last option of shoes, although I'm already starting to lean more towards the black pointed ones, because they're going more with the vibe of the event that I'm going to, which is a seminar. The last thing about Doechii's glow up that we're going to talk about is the fact that you need to document your journey, because sometimes you don't see that you've improved so much because you don't remember when you started. So no matter how bad the outfit looks right now, how bad the pictures look, how much weight you're weighing right now, take a picture of the scale, take a picture of yourself in those outfits, so that when it's 5 years from now and you're no longer just copying the rich or new money aesthetic, you actually remember where you started. So this is me taking a video documenting the beginning of my glow up journey, so that 5 years from now, when I'm no longer faking it, hey, I can see how far I have come. So don't be afraid to document your journey, because sometimes you don't think that many changes are happening. This sleeve won't be buttoned. You don't think that many changes are happening when you've actually changed so much. So lastly, I think I'm going to put my glasses on and start heading out. Oh wait, I didn't give you the handbag. Anyway, so this is me documenting my glow up process, so that 5 years from now, I know just how far I've come from where I first began. Okay, so let me head out to my seminar now. As the French say, bisous bisous, kisses.